Hello friends. The question I am discussing here is explain the use of internet technology in study of economics. So usually the 6 points you have to keep in your mind. The first one is tutorial. Sometimes what happens? Educational websites are giving us PowerPoint presentation that we can use it for our study, right? So many educational studies based on the PowerPoint presentation, so your study become easy. Second one is active learning. So not only PowerPoint presentation but videos of the lecturers and experts are useful. See, in internet all data is available open access link. So you have to use these links and collect the your related study requirement information in the lectures. You can save it also. Sometimes we need to register on specific websites. Thereafter you can utilize it. Means always it is not important the register, but sometimes it is required. So just we can utilize it as we can required. Okay. Sometimes you can use these complete lecture on smart boards also. So which you have preserved, you have collected will be useful and it is directly available to collect from the internet. The third one is reading material. Okay, now the question comes, in days of the internet everything is available on computer screen. So people have started to reduce use of books to keep in hands. So in these days e-book readers are coming as like the Kindle, as like the PDF viewer. So all these are tools to read the book on internet. Some journals means magazines, are coming on internet, so it is called e-journals. Even these days newspapers are also coming on internet, so the e-newspaper. So reading material is available to collect from internet. The fourth one is information. See, by search engine you collect or gather so many informations in proper manner, and these informations you can accumulate or store at one place, then you utilize it. Also sometime from different educational websites, if you want to get the information about so many institutes, so many universities, so many types of courses study, you can get the information and you utilize this information relating to that subject. Means information available on your hands with the use of internet. The next one is another type of the use, miscellaneous use we can say. Generally so many people's, so many data we cannot require to keep or preserve at one place, but we can get different quotations, means spoken lines of some great people. So many economists, so many scientists, so many learned persons, their views have been spoken in their words. We can preserve it. Okay. Sometime we can get the reference books, as I have said earlier, from the internet, and it will be useful for our study or further projects, right? It is available from search engine. Okay, the last point of this topic is data, means where you collect the information. From where you collect the information is most important. That is called authentic source. So the source of the data is required compulsorily authentic, so it will be relied by others. And generally government data, well-known institutions data are considered as authentic data or the authentic source of data. Here you use the data from collected from so many important institutions like RBI, like World Health Organization, like United Nations, like International Monetary Fund. From their websites you can collect the data, and this data is useful for prepare your explanation in proper way, because these data are authentic data because these data are presented by government institutions. So it is required to be completely authentic one. Without any authenticity they cannot present their data, right? Keep in your mind and remember this. Okay, sometimes what is happening, some international level and national level institutions are working together and they are publishing data, as like the data is given by the government of India and it will be utilized by the International Monetary Fund for explanation about the international data. So the India's data is taken from the government of India, so it is a authentic data, remember. Okay, and it is a recognized source of data to follow, right? So the first part of the answer was use of the internet technology, and the second part of the answer is which kind of the cautions you have to keep, means how you have to be aware in the use of internet for purpose of education. Okay, so the first you have to remember here, which study material you use is most important to keep in mind. If the study material is substandard, then it will not be useful for you, or if you use, the quality of work will be degraded quality. So use the standard material. Okay, never collect the irrelevant information but collect the relevant information. Never follow misleading information because it will harm to your project and analyzing process. So everybody is required to keep their wisdom with them for identifying the authentic material on internet. It is most important one. Only authentic websites are required to be referred for collect proper information and follow your projects, right? So these are the cautions you have to keep in your mind when you are preparing the internet information for your study. Okay, the last line I have completed here. Your topic is over, right?